Welcome back to Let's Play One Day, a Labyrinth named School. I don't even know where to begin. I feel burnt out. Camel, the straw that broke the camel's back kind of thing, So, just like, what? Essentially, last night, or rather this morning, because of how freaking long it took, I was editing the previous part, part 40, and certainly enough, it went over 40 minutes. And I was editing it in Shortcut, and up till now, there's only been a few times I've actually used Shortcut, because I was switching to a different laptop, and I have Camtasia kind of sucks. So, I put up the video in timeline. Everything went well with the previous parts. Not this case. Not the case this time. For you see, it would just go poof, blank screen. Sometimes it would crash, other times it would just be a blank screen. It even got the bloody blue screen of death at least 3 times. And I'm unsure why. It said something about the video scheduler. So it seemed like it might have something to do with the drivers. But at the same time, I'm like, but how? All the other videos were able to play well and save well, so why is the driver an issue there? Is it because it went over 40 minutes? And it's just like, no man, it's just the driver. Well, it could be. Maybe the driver needs a specific upgrade. I don't know. But what I do know is, after much trial and error, I managed to save the previous part by splitting into 2 halves and then putting it together. It's like Camtasia all over again, with, the 50-minute kind of recording thing, usually screwing things up with Camtasia, like, oh, hell no, I ain't gonna do that one. That's 50 minutes long, but then, I save it in shitty Movie Maker or something like that, or split it in 2 halves and whatnot, and put it back in, and it's like, oh, that's still 50 minutes, but somehow that's workable this time. Same thing happened here, pretty much. Except, it was under 50 minutes, so it's an even greater sense of how long can a video go before Shortcut is like, oh, hell no. I was so freaking done. It's really brought into question a question that I've asked myself at various points throughout, making videos, is essentially just I don't know, I don't really know how to word it. Essentially, I just feel tired is the word. Just this shit's getting old, Which is depressing at the same time, of course.
You! What do you think you're doing there? Nobody ever escapes this school! Die!
You're ruining my ramble, lady.
Let me through! I must get in!
And on the plus side, the video hasn't skipped so far than anything.
In there.
It's just that the editor's clunky.
Let go of me! No! No!
The interface kind of sucks ass.
You killed her. You killed my daughter!
And, just feeling burnt out in general.
Pay for what you did!
Just a combination where I'm just
You're just like them! Why? Tell me why my daughter had to die! It's your turn. Suffer like my child!
Yeah, just let me rant on a little here, woman. It's you cheeky bastards! But yeah, I feel very burnt out. specifically recently, I mean, I've felt burnt out multiple times throughout making videos, you know. Inevitably what happened after close to a freaking decade, man. Also part of the reason why schedule's been all over the place, you know, because I haven't really gone around to recording much. And I feel like when I do get around to recording, well, to be fair, the previous two recordings was alright. It was when it got to editing that became a problem. Because I hated that so much.
My child, I will always protect you.
Hey, what's going on? I heard something fall. That woman is...
Not my fault. She was like this when I got here. She tried to kill me.
I'm glad you're not hurt. Thank goodness. We don't have time for this. I heard a scream coming from the lecture hall. I think it was So Young. I'll go look for Ji-Hyeon. You go ahead.
Don't really know what to say there. It's like, yeah. Don't know what to say. It's like at many points throughout the past few years, I just thought, when will I just get to a point where I'm just like, you know what, I'll do, you know, videos and all that. Just like, too old for this shit, you know? Feels like my schedule is like kind of gone all over the place recently. I mean, to be fair, I've also got to be busy, you know, room being sorted out and all that. It's like I've got new storage units and everything. It's nuts. Pain in the ass to, you know, actually do all that shit though, you know, organizing shit around. It's just things just generally chaos, and on top of that, being burnt out when it comes to making videos. It's going from my old laptop that's pretty much, well, on life support at this point, really, to using a different laptop that, while significantly better, doesn't have all my shit, you know? I don't have Camtasia, and that's the main issue I'm having with it. It's like, I looked into it, it's like, okay, Camtasia costs 250 odd quid. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. And then it's like, oh, but to upgrade is only like 90 odd quid, so that's a bit more reasonable, right? But, I don't know. I've freaking bought Camtasia in the past. I've been using it for years, but it's not on my current laptop here. So how would upgrading it work? I mean, if I just downloaded the trial version and upgraded from there, would that still apply? If so, then why the hell would they charge 200 odd quid if you could just download the trial version and then like upgrade from there? I don't understand it, because I'm not sure if the version of Camtasia I bought all those years ago had, like, you know, a thing where it's like, oh yeah, you can install it on 2 different devices. Or maybe it's simply like, I just don't know. I do not understand it fully. And, you know, as I was editing part 40, I was just like, on top of that, thinking all that, I was like, oh, my mind is fried! Stress! Fuck everything! So yeah, kind of not being in the best of moods. Just feel mentally exhausted. I mean, it kind of makes sense, really. I was using my old laptop for freaking, well, 5 years at the very least. But switching to a different laptop after all that time and just continuing on as usual is just not quite worked out quite as well. I mean, I'm still able to record, but editing feels a lot sluggier. Like, the idea of making an After LP talk and shit just doesn't sound, you know, I mean, I generally kind of dread doing After LP talks. It's kind of one of those things where I started doing this little add-on, you know, at the end of an LP, just After LP talk thing, and it was all well and good the first few times, especially when I just added the whole thing. Then I started writing scripts for them so that they'd be a bit more organized. It was alright, and then it started to become a bit of a chore. It started to feel more like a job, you know? More busy work, and the more it started to feel like that, the less I started to enjoy, you know, making videos, editing videos, and the more that happens, the more I'm just like, you know? And the idea of doing that in freaking shortcuts rather than Camtasia seems really unpleasant. And those bloody New Year montages I do, oh boy, I would not want to use shortcut for that, considering how many times it's crashed. I mean, to be fair, it's only done that with one video that was like 40 odd minutes, but that's the thing, really. It doesn't feel like it'd be very useful for, you know, editing a ridiculously large video that's like a combination of clips, you know, of other videos. I mean, Camtasia, the version I had, struggled with that. I can't imagine shortcuts faring much better. I mean, it is freeware, so can't really expect too much from it still. One other thing that annoys me about shortcut that I only realized like after seeing a video pretty much showing how to do it is that when you split a video and then remove it, the part that's been split, it doesn't do it in a way that makes sense. It literally just like, it takes the video you've split and the one you've removed. Like, if you remove a video, split the video for example, and you remove the bit that was in front of the bit you want to keep, that bit will automatically go right to the start of where the start of the previous removed part of the video is. Which, one, makes you feel like you've just removed the whole video because it doesn't automatically go there on the timeline. And two, it can fuck up the syncing of the video and audio because they don't perfectly sync back up. I mean, all I have to do is just drag it, but that's really annoying. What kind of illogical shit is that? And how is it that just to edit audio, for just audio levels, you have to freaking go to add a filter? What is this madness? I think Camtasia spoiled me too much. Because, my gosh, just every little thing is just like, why isn't it simple? It's like so much is just like splitting the video, you know, splitting parts and editing and all that. The very basic shit, you know, it doesn't feel like it'll be, you know, quite as, you know, straightforward, you know. It's just, it all adds up to a level of irritation where I literally found myself saying aloud to myself, just like, I'd rather use frickin' Movie Maker if I could. It's like, that is just like, Shortcut seems like one of those editing software that's kind of hit or miss with people's games. So far for me, it's been mostly a miss. Jesus Christ, this music is ridiculous. When I was editing this bit as well, I just had freaking volume down low because I was like, Jesus Christ, that's mouse. That's another thing, you know, because of the awkward way that audio works with the editing software, it kind of makes it so that I don't even bother adjusting volume levels like I usually would. Not because there's no point in doing so, simply because it's just too much of a hassle. Split the video, then adjust the volume, split the video. I did it for like 1 second of the previous part, I think, but that was about it. And it's just like, I just can't be bothered. I mean, like I said, on top of being burnt out quite a bit on making videos and all that, and editing, especially fucking editing, bane of my existence these days, it seems. But on top of all that, it's just really awkward in pace. It just doesn't feel right. To have to, you know, go into a separate menu. I mean, the same thing applied to Camtasia, but it was like literally right up in the face. Ow. Oh goddamn, he didn't. What? What? I did pick it up, right? I do not want this fight to drop I got any longer. This music is ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Why? Why is it so ridiculous? Ow. Lady. I still haven't even got around to, you know, recording for a new LP or anything. Partially because nobody actually voted on the choices that I gave. And partially because I just haven't really got around to it. The motivation is not quite there yet either. It's like all the little things kind of add up over time. It's like, but it doesn't matter which one of those 3 games I go with the LP, because that essentially means either using the PS3 or the PS2, which means I will have to use the freaking HDMI splitter or the other thing to link it up to the PS2. So it's a bit more of a chore, while with, you know, going off the PS4 is a lot more straightforward. Going off of an older console, it's still straightforward, but it takes a bit more time to set up. Because, yeah. It's like, you know, we're going through, you know, like sorting out my room now, and I found like old games and stuff, and old thingamabobs and shit. Even found Pokemon Box that was in Pokemon Colosseum's case, which I didn't know where that was, so that's cool, because it's probably still got my old Pokemon from when I was a kid on there, so that'd be awesome to look at after all these years and all that. But I also found the case for Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and I was like, oh hell yeah, maybe I can finally LP that game. It wasn't in this case, as is typical. But on top of that, I think, like, you know, the idea of LPing a Wii game is like, oh my god, setting up the Wii is a pain in the ass in itself, like. And like I keep saying, there's all those little things, man, just on the plus side, what is the plus side anyway? Well, plus side, well, what is the plus side? What was even on it? It's like, what is the plus side to, like, in reference to what exactly? I mean, the plus side on, you know, like, you know, may not have found, like, Twilight Princess, but found, like, Actually, I found every single one of my old Pokemon Game Boy Advance games. That was cool. You know, stuff like that was like find all kinds of nice stuff like that. But then when you come back to you know, recording all that, I'm just like, no, not much positive to say there.
Not young. I saw my sister. I heard her soul crying in agony. It's trapped inside the school. Hee-Min, you must free them. All the dead souls trapped here. You must.
Anyways, what? Well, I say that, but there's one positive thing to say, and I said it in the previous recording. But you know, recording with a capture card is ridiculously much smoother to a ridiculous extent compared to my old laptop. It's like when I hit record, it records right off the bat. When I open the bloody capture card software, it freaking comes up almost instantly. Much better than my old laptop where it would take a while just for it to load up, pretty much. There doesn't seem to be any video skipping on the playback. And on top of that, it converts to MP4 smooth as fuck. And quickly as well. It's like just a matter of seconds. It would take literal minutes, up to half an hour even, for some videos to convert to MP4. And all the while the laptop would be going crazy, like, it's like no wonder why it freaking broke down, the hard drive. So much use over the years that the bloody poor thing was like, yes, can I retire from editing and recording here? Because my god, you've been using this laptop for 5 or more years. So yeah, that's kind of understandable, really. Alright.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Just go. If it wasn't for you, I'd have never made it this far. I won't ask you anymore. Please leave.
Okay. I'm afraid I must annoy you again. Also, sorry for, you know, the previous spot where I kind of left you there.
Why are you not going?
Because I have to annoy you enough to get the neutral ending. Well, the normal ending.
Why are you acting this way? What the hell are you thinking?
The tone of her voice, though. What the hell are you thinking? Is that what the hell is Hee-Min doing? Is he just, like I said, is he just staring at her? I mean, that would creep anyone out, someone just staring at you and all, but... I mean, is he saying anything when he talks to them? Or is he just, like, we could just stand just staring at her. She won't say a thing, but we click on her.
Ugh, I'm so tired of you.
Only then will she actually say. What a weird scenario. Anything else? Nope, she's just tired of us. I'll be on my way then. You know, that's the thing I've noticed. Like I've been rambling about, you know, this whole video, it seems, about how burnt out I feel when it comes to making videos. It's like the actual playing the game, you know, recording, that still has a level of enjoyment to it. It's just the everything else that's not so enjoyable. I did pick up that token, right? Well, I should be able to check in my inventory, right? Buy a token, I'm pretty sure that's the one. Let's try not to dawdle here, we don't want to freaking go over 40 minutes potentially. I mean, we're not nowhere near it, but you never know. Because I just wonder I have to deal with that level of bullshit again. I wouldn't even say anytime soon, just never again. That's
So you've finally done it.
It's like,
I really thought you'd give up after 1 or 2 seals.
I'll just shut up for the rest.
How did it go? I think it went well. I really think that my sister's soul has passed on.
Wow, you're such an idiot. You don't know anything at all.
What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that? What the hell is going on?
You know what? I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Not that it matters with cutscene, you know.
Do you finally get it now? You foolish girl. You are going to be keeping the promise that your sister broke. Na-Young said she would always be with me. She made that promise. She promised, but she never showed up. I was all alone. Alone in the flames. When I woke up, my soul was trapped forever in the school. Like other dead souls, I preyed on people. Their energy, their dissatisfaction, anger, sadness. It gave me strength. But all that's over now. With the power that you've unleashed, I'll be able to live again. And you are of no use to me now. You will die right here.
You know, that's another thing I noticed when I tried splitting the video, right? In the two apps, it would literally cut off some of the video so it wouldn't perfectly sync up. And that annoyed me as well.
Hey, Na-Young, it's me.
They're gonna be talking, but this time
me,
I really
Sung-Ah.
it's like
Na-Young.
I previous part I let the
really? Do I
whole
sound like
story play
Sung-Ah?
out. This time I really
Oh, maybe because we're on the phone.
So if you want to hear
Anyway,
it
do
all
you want to come to my house
uninterrupted
tomorrow? My
and with
mom
a bit
wants to
more
give you.
enthusiasm, previous part for this scene. Yeah, one positive thing here is
Hello, Mrs. Han?
as
How
far
are you
as
doing?
game goes,
It's me, you and
we
me.
won't actually
Sung-Ah's
hear
mom.
that ridiculous
I'm sorry I haven't called sooner.
final boss music in the next scenario.
Well, Na-Young really takes
Because the
good
next
care of
scenario
Sung-Ah, you
is
know?
quite different. You'll see what I mean.
Yes.
That.
My daughter's so fragile, you know. I'm always thankful that Na-Young looks after her.
Forget the order.
Oh, please. Don't say that.
Yeah, well, the next
Why
scenario
don't we have a dinner party with the
for the
kids
X
sometime?
character will be different
Okay.
and all that. And we won't be hearing that same final boss music. We will, technically.
Hey, Na-Young, look at
Eventually
me.
get around to freaking hell.
I'm always so grateful to you.
Which will probably take
It must be
multiple
hard for you to
tries
study and
simply
stay with
based
me all
on the
the
fact
time.
that
It really
recording
helps
them
me.
all one video after
Come
another
on.
will not
Don't just
go
laugh.
so
Say
smoothly
something.
around. Definitely not. I mean, I could imagine it if I did it for this playthrough, this,
Na-Young?
playthrough right here.
Where are
So
you?
young was
Quit playing and come
very
out.
easy mode. But even that would feel like a short duo sitting, or 2 sitting, 3 sittings. So I'll inevitably run out of continues and have to, essentially play through the game from scratch and then start the video again from where I left off. And I'm not looking forward to that. Why do I do this to myself? Man, is it any wonder why I'm burnt out? On top of that, it's just like I put these unnecessary freaking shit it's like that. It's like, no, I will also play through the game on the hardest difficulty simply because I can.
Let me go! My daughter's in there!
I mean, it's full hell mode for a reason. It's not enjoyable in the slightest.
Get out of the
I don't
way!
even know why I
Please let me through!
I'll not even try that.
No! Let go
But
of
yeah, I'm
me!
gonna, skip out on Soyeon's guest ending simply to show hell mode. Like it's entirely. Oh yeah, that would be another reason for it. Because I want to show where you can find the victory which you can only find on hell mode because I guess the developers are a bit sadistic, or whoever came up with hell mode.
Mom!
My God.
Where are you? I can't see anything. Mom!
The weird thing about hell mode is it's not necessarily hard, but it is. It's not as hard as it seems after a while. The main thing about it is how time consuming it is.
Can't you see
Because
me?
you gotta be cautious on hell.
Where were you when I died?
Rush in and out of places. If
Don't
you get
act like you're sad.
a game over,
Don't pretend to be
you
good.
lose a pen. Once you run out of pens,
You're gonna feel
which you
my pain.
lose one every time you get a game over. But then it's game over for reals, and the save file gets removed and you can't manually save. It's all out save. It's shit. I mean, the only way I was able to get through hell mode is like in certain segments of the game, like in the building, I would exploit that kind
Hey,
of janitor
sis,
glitch.
dinner is
where you
ready.
can despawn in. Because there was no other way going about it.
I said come out for dinner.
Don't know how the hell they expect
you wanna
to
eat?
get through it otherwise, and I don't even know
Open
what
the door.
bloody hell.
Why aren't
is
you coming out of your room?
This is also another thing that's adding
What's wrong?
to it. Really, is that I do not
Why are you
remember
angry at me?
all the little things like this now. Like when I played for this game, I can't even remember if it was last year or the year before now. How much time has passed? But when I originally played through the game, not like LD, but months before, actually getting around to LD, I'd played through the game so many times, all within like short amount of time more or less, that I kind of got used to the pattern of everything, and I could easily get from A to B to C to D to E to F and so on and so forth. It was ridiculous. I would have had done long before they, even finished their dialogue. That's how quick I used to be able to do this. Now I can't even remember. Have I got a tranquilizer? Because it looks like yeah. Where is the last one? I forget. I think it was over in this direction. Trouble is, I'm rambling, so I'm not concentrating so much. I'm just kind of on autopilot, and unfortunately, autopilot doesn't include, visual memory here of the right route. I vaguely remember it, but at the same time, I don't. It's like on hell mode, this is gonna be an issue, It's not gonna give you this much freaking time to get through this, So I'm definitely probably gonna have to do a few practice runs, before going through hell mode. It just doesn't seem like it'll be possible otherwise. Because this is the type of thing you gotta do real quick if you want to succeed in hell mode. Anything that's timed, you gotta know what to do. The puzzle is easy enough. This is technically easy enough once you memorize the pattern. But if you forget, like I have, it's freaking hell. Jesus Christ, where was that last bit? This is annoying. You're gonna... Oh my god. I've just now glanced at the capture card. We're getting up 30 odd minutes. Fuck's sake, get me the fuck out of here right now. This place is maddening. Get me that fucking talisman. I do not want this video to go up 40 odd minutes. If I have to endure that bullshit with editing one more fucking time, even though it's just the one time, it's multiple times because I kept crashing. Yeah. I do not want that experience again. Fuck's sake, I'm going mad in this labyrinth. I'm lost. I'm losing it. My patience is at an all-time low for bullshit right now. How do I keep overlooking it? I'm bound to a freaking spot that I've gone past multiple times. Maybe it blends into the background. God damn, why is my memory so shit? I had this freaking thing figured out, man. When I, like, you know, played the shit out of the game to get all the ending collects and all that, but I can't remember the shit right now. And it's not doing me any good. That's a dead end. Everything's a dead end. This freaking labyrinth. This horrible labyrinth. I'm going around in circles pretty much. I'm realizing that and all, but wait, there it is. Jesus Christ. It's because I was running around in circles, but I was running around in the circle in the wrong way, so I continuously would pass by that bloody thing. That's so annoying. Irritation! We're like halfway through the timer, for God's sake. So what happens when you don't concentrate? And, you know, when you're kind of like, moving. You're not gonna concentrate by default in that kind of scenario. You gotta just be irritated the whole bloody time. And where was the last? Oh my god, really? Now I'm lost again. I mean, I guess that does happen in Labyrinth. We just need to get the fuck out of here as quickly as possible and hope that shotgun doesn't be a bitch, because it's gonna go over 40 minutes despite my effort to not have it go over 40 minutes. I don't want to have to split the video in two and then join them up again. Simply freaking edit a single effing video. This place sucks donkey balls. I mean, really, what a way to kill any enthusiasm. I mean, it's just like, you're just ranting this whole video. That's a way to kill the enthusiasm. I mean, indeed, but I mean, you know, I'm just thinking of the editing. And because I can't stop thinking of how much of a pain in the ass editing might tend to be now, it's kind of sucked out any enthusiasm that I may or may not have had when I started this video. God damn it, I hate that. We're gonna die so young. We're gonna die. Possibly, I don't know. We might make it. No, we died. It's because I didn't click on her fast enough. You know why I didn't click on her fast enough? It's because the freaking cursor had to be in a specific spot. I hate that. I hate that. Oh yeah, I forgot. This, for whatever stupid reason, they spawn you freaking facing the wrong way. Why do that? Why? Oh, not again. Okay, is the game just spiting me at this point? I never failed this bad ever in any of my playthroughs for this game. Jesus Christ, is this all because, like, just like, oh, I see that you're not in the best moods there. allow me to enhance it. Not in a positive way, but more in a, you're gonna be even more annoying. Look at that, you have to do that straight away. Do it any, like, slower, and you're gonna have to change your, footing route there. You're gonna have to walk to the side a bit, because the block would have fallen down. You would die. It's bullshit.
Thank you. You saved me. I think that it's over. Right? What about Ji-Hyeon? We forgot about her. I have to go find her. Thank you for everything.
Thanks, yeah. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being friends. Yeah. I didn't give her the candy. Oh. I know she's gonna suck and ruin the enthusiasm. That's So-Young's normal end right there. It's just like, damn it, I didn't even give her the candy that I freaking wanted to bring to her. Right there, that's the whole name of the freaking game. Just why did they have to go over 40 minutes? For God's sake, that's what I was dreading. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be like, oh, crash, blue screen death, crash.
Through the sky,
Just,
sunshine reminds me of
man, I really feel like I would rather this movie maker.
when I see
Movie maker's not a
your
thing
eyes,
anymore.
my heart
You'd have to
falls
just,
through.
like, get it from,
Every night I fall asleep,
I don't know.
dreaming of you.
Oh, I miss Camtasia
No matter
already.
how far I will be by your side.
We shall skip the credits. Can we skip the credits? Actually, I'm pressing. Okay, there we go. Bollocks to that. So-Young's route ends with a wet fart, pretty much there. It's just like, hate the idea of having to freaking edit a video that's gonna be like that again. Please, for the love of God, don't do that shit again with it. Oh, I'm dreading editing. As for the next part, though, when move on to I'll do a bit of that. Switch the character models back to the defaults and all that. While I ramble a little bit. Next part will be, start work towards Ji-Min Lee, which is the extra character, as routes, playthrough thing. Go for her 2 endings. Next part, whenever I eventually get around to it, because I feel like taking a break from this LP for a bit, maybe even play through the game a bit, off screen, just to kind of get used to the game again, because I feel like with the inconsistent recording and all that, I've kind of gotten more and more rusty with this game and in general as well as, being burnt out on recording and all that. But essentially, the idea is I'll start her routes. Well, the route won't technically start until a certain point here. But essentially, the next part, the idea is to start right before we meet her for the first time. So that, we don't have to go through the whole intro thing again, because it'd be all kind of redundant, pointless at this point. You know, we've seen it a number of times. That's how we'll start off there. Away goes. See you next time, viewers. See you next time.